It's the Tools of Fortune quick deck review. This is my first purchase of a OMNITO tarot deck. The OMNITO publishes multiple pocket-sized tarot, Lenormand, and Oracle decks. Currently they sell 4 tarot, 2 Lenormand, and 1 Oracle, all borderless card decks. And so this makes my third Tarot de Marseille in my collection. This one is the first one. This is the first one, and this one here by Witchy Cauldron is my second one. And there's a video already on my channel where I dive into this one. So this is going to be a quick deck review, my first impressions, and nothing deeper than that. Okay, let's get started. Now, I did try, one thing about, let's see, in this brand, their guidebooks are in PDF form, so this is not a knockoff. These aren't knockoffs or anything like that that I'm aware of. I think they are a legitimate brand made in China. Now, when I went to go scan for the guidebook is at Instagram, but since I stopped doing Instagram, I was not able to download the guidebook, and otherwise I would have showed it to you here on my tablet. But I can show you just quickly what kind of decks that they do sell. So this is like their Idyllis Tarot. This is the one that I got here, the pocket-sized Tarot de Marseille. This looks like their most expensive one, and it looks pretty fancy. The Starborn Arcana Tarot. This is sort of a traditional Lenormand and a traditional Rider-Waite Tarot. And this is a more colorful Lenormand. And then this one over here is their Lenormand Oracle. Okay, so that's 5 decks. All right, so let's get cracking at this. Let's see here. We'll just take the plastic off and remove that. So it's this beautiful box includes 78 cards, 22 major arcanas, and 56 minor arcanas, and 1 blank card. The tarot deck features original interpretations and illustrations inspired by Claude Bourdelle in 1751. Made in China. All right, it's got an ISBN number. Oh, good. Let's see. Oh, and look at this. There's no plastic on the inside. That's interesting. Now, what is this? That's the other card. It's got really nice colors too. Look at that. And, you know, they're not too bad. They're a little thin. They're a little on the thin side. I think I paid $10 for this. $10. So it'll riffle shuffle. I think you have to be careful with it. And there's the QR code scan thing. Let's see. Please visit our Instagram page at... So there we go, Instagram. All right, well, nevertheless, if I have any problems, I can't resolve it. Here's the blank card. Okay, we're just going to put that aside there. So let's get cracking. We'll just kind of go through this. The backs are nice. They're really slidey. A little bit shiny. The camera lights aren't shining off them too much, but I think if we did this in the dark, they would shine off. They're pretty good. Okay, and look, it's in French. It's not an English version. Okay, we'll just go quickly through this. I don't read French. Well, they got nice expressions on the faces too, so they've done some interpretations. So it's not like that Witchy Cauldron one that has more of the woodblock kind of design. Now, she looks pretty perturbed here in the Justice card. Yeah, he looks pretty happy, very happy hermit. Look at that, the Strength card. She looks really constipated. Yeah, she's got like this constipated look, or kind of perturbed. That's funny. Yeah, they have. That's interesting. That I like the expressions on their face. There's not an expression list, and man, she looks like she's been beat up by someone. Yeah, it's like her mate belted her in the eye. That's what that looks like. So these are people who've been abused in life. Well, kind of that stands to reason. These are the wands, I'm assuming. And there's the ace. And then coming down here, there's the Ace of Cups, kind of traditional. Actually, it's not as well defined as some Ace of Cups are. It's kind of flat, kind of two-dimensional. That's, in general, all these images are kind of flat, kind of two-dimensional. They don't really pop off the card very well. But, it's brightly colored. And I can tell that it'll shuffle well. I really like that. I mean, this look on the face. Doesn't the guy look like he was just rolled or beaten up by life? Supposed to be, this is like a page. You're supposed to maybe be a source of inspiration, but instead, you know, you look like you've been beaten by life. Now this one guy doesn't look too terrible. He's a little bit depressed. So this is, he's kind of looking over there, kind of like that Friday guy. And what show was that? From Imagination Land, from Pretend Land, Make Believe Land in Mr. Rogers. It looks like the king in King Friday or whatever his name is in Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. And we got the Ace of Pentacles. It's that. These are just fairly straightforward. They're a little bit, as you can see, the theme throughout this deck is that it is kind of flat. The images are kind of flat, but you know, it'll still divine just the same as any other deck will. This guy looks a little bit happier. Kind of got a little mystery in his look there. You can look at that. Kind of looking like, yeah. I got me some. You gonna get yourself some too? All right, now go forward, and she's got a hell of a scowl on her face, like F you. Yeah, I got mine. You ain't getting yours. And then this guy looks pretty nervous. He looks like he's he's sitting on the outhouse, John, and you know, trying to push one out. That's what that guy looks like. Sorry about that. And there we go. I didn't think that I would find so much humor in this. Humor in these cards. Oh, this guy has a real scowl on his face. There we go. We kind of breezed right on through them here. And I know they're going to shuffle well. I forgot to do the sniff test. It doesn't smell too terrible. Paper's kind of weird on my nose, though. Feels a little bit rough on the nose, rough on the edges. But you know, for $9.99, it's not bad. The backs are pretty nice. You know, color is a little bit muted. So I'm just going to give this, deck 3 stars, 3 out of 5. I'm dinging it for the flatness, 1 star for the flatness, 1 star for just the thinness of the cards. And, you know, also in that dinging, it's because I can't really access their guidebook, because the guidebook is on Instagram and not everybody's on Instagram. But it is, you know, standard Tarot de Marseille, so if you have another guidebook, it'll work all the same. But nevertheless, that's what I got. So other than that, it's pretty good. I think it's pretty funny. I really enjoy the expressions on their face. So what do you think? If you find it interesting or whatnot, please leave a comment below. We'll see you the next time, and make sure you check out one of my live streams. I haven't set a regular schedule yet, but I am going out kind of after midnight, maybe 5 days a week. Anyways, that's all I got. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you the next time. Bye-bye.